What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here, back with another International Cricket Captain 2016 career mode video with New Zealand. We're just about to finish off our tour against Bangladesh, but before we go and get any further, please remember to leave a thumbs up, leave a like on this video. Let's aim for 60 likes on this one, and if you are new, please do remember to hit that subscribe button to keep completely up to date with every single video going to this channel. So, as we can see, we've got a pretty stock standard lineup that you would say in T20s. Not the greatest of starts there, as Latham has gone second ball, but pretty stock standard. So we've got Guptill, who obviously hasn't played in this recent real life series against Bangladesh due to injury. We've got Tom Bruce, who's in there. I included, I think, 3 new caps in this series, in this T20 series. 2 of them played in the last game, which was Papali from Northern Districts and Ken McClure. Both only made 4, so because of that, it was really like, well, you know what, guys, you haven't taken your opportunity. I'm going to give Tom Bruce a chance and see what he can do. But we do have some good depth coming through in the batting, and for some reason, the video for me just seems to be a little bit laggy on the highlights. I'm not too sure what's going on there, but a nice shot by Tom Bruce. So I think he's already gone past those 2 that I did just mention before in the last video, which is good to see. Because we do, I wouldn't say that we need someone to bat inside that top 4 or that top 5, but it is nice to have that cover, especially with how crap our top order has been going in this game here. We bowled first in the other game against Bangladesh, which I'll probably show you after this here, and we only just managed to chase. I think we were chasing down like 105, and we only really managed to chase it down with about 3 or 4 overs left to go, which, you know, obviously playing in Bangladesh is tough. It's, you know, we're not used to the conditions, but we really should be chasing down 105 and a lot more than that. And I went and put my players all on really aggressive, just because I wanted to go and, I guess, simulate a game, shall we say, that we were chasing something a bit more difficult. Like chasing down that 100, realistically, I'd want to try and get there within, say, maybe 12 overs or so. That is always what I try and aim for when it comes to T20 cricket, when I'm playing either this game, playing Donny B, just playing any cricket game, or even watching a cricket game, a T20 cricket game. Basically, I think to get a good score, if you get to the 12 over mark and you've got about 100 runs on the board and you're only 2, 3, maybe even 4 down if you've got a long batting lineup, you are going to be in, hopefully, for not too bad of a time. So these 2 have started to put a partnership on, but as we can see, we're still 59 for 3 at the 10 over mark, which is not ideal. It's not what we want to see. We want to see, obviously, a wee bit more aggression from these 2 guys. But if we lose another wicket, we're down. We do have a few all-rounders in the team today, which is, we've gone and Ross Taylor's got out to spin, which seems to happen quite a lot. But we've got a few all-rounders, so hopefully they can go and get the job done for us. Corey Anderson and Colin Munro were very good with the ball, surprisingly, in the last game, but they're going to have to be good with the bat. And Mitchie Satner, he's going to have to come good for us too if we're going to get any kind of total to post and try and defend. Tom Bruce, remember, he's still in there. He is taking his opportunity. He's not scoring at a huge rate of knots, but in this game, I would definitely prefer someone to go at, you know, like a run of ball 40, for example, rather than going and getting yourself out rather early on. But this pitch does seem to be turning an absolute mile, and that is the one thing that I think Bangladesh have over us in this T20 series. I only took 1 specialist spinner in this touring squad, not just to Bangladesh. Actually, I think I might have only taken 1 specialist spinner, which was Mitchell Satner. All the rest have been stuck back in New Zealand, and we really could have used them now, to be honest, because we've just lost Anderson. And all of a sudden, 79 for 5. There's still about 7 overs left to go, and we're definitely not at that threshold that I was just talking about, at the 12 over mark, to be about 100 runs on the board, and only be 2, maybe 3 wickets down. We're 5 down. We've got Munro in. Tom Bruce is playing an excellent knock on debut, 37 off 27. He did that in the second T20 International for New Zealand against Bangladesh. I believe he scored a 50 not out as well, I think. So hopefully he seems to be getting the job done here today, which is what we like to see. He's moved on to 46 off 32. We're going to need some fireworks, you'd say, here from Munro. These 2 really lit it up in that second one-day international, but I think Munro may have even possibly run his partner out. Thankfully, it's safe because it was the man, Tom Bruce, who has been in the good, well, he's been in the best form. He has really held together this innings for the New Zealanders. We've got that 100 up on the board, and I think there is only about 4 overs left to go, which is a real shame. Tom Bruce has scored almost half our runs as he just goes and picks up his 50 there. But man, oh man, we are going to have to get a move on quick, smart. Just 3 overs left to go and only 100 on the board. We are going to need our bowlers to bowl outstanding if we are going to get anywhere close. I must say, Munro was good for me last time around, just a medium pacer. Corey Anderson was good. Matt Henry was good as well. He took, I think, forfeit in the end. So I think if we can just get somewhere around 120, then we're always in with a chance. You know, that always gives you an opportunity to go and defend. We do have Fizz that's bowling now, and he's actually found the edge 3 out of 4 balls in this over. So great over that, the second to last one. And we're going to have to really try and take this guy, Shadzad, or whatever his name is, for a few runs. If we're going to, as I said, get anywhere near a defendable total. We've only got 120 on the board, and we don't even have that yet. 118. The last ball has been hit away. This is probably going to be a run out, to be honest. It is. So Tom Bruce run out for 60, which is unfortunate, but he scored over half of our runs. And we are only defending 119 in a T20. And we kind of want to win this, because if I win this, I clean sweep the tour. I won the Test Series 2-zip, won the One Day Internationals 3-zip, and if I can win this, we win the T20 Series 2-zip, and that's exactly what we want. But we are going to need early wickets, and if we don't get them, we could be potentially in a huge spot of bother. As I said, I want to go for this series clean sweep if we can, but it's not looking like that at the moment. The Bangladeshis seem to be playing a hell of a lot better than us, but that one there has taken the edge, and Tamim Iqbal is now back in the hut. Tommy Latham keeping for us as well. And I think I did discuss about that in, I think, yesterday's Don Bradman video, just about the balance of the team, and having him there at number, well, obviously opening the batting, and keeping as well. It really does open up different avenues that we can go down. Obviously today we're playing a lot of all-rounders. We've got Santner at 8, Munro at 7 and Anderson at 6. So we have plenty of bowling options, which we may potentially need in this game here. But Southey's got us off to a great start. He's got 2 wickets in his first 8 balls. And hopefully he can be the Matt Henry of this innings. Matt Henry took 4 for last time around. So hopefully he can either replicate that form, or Tim Southey, or just someone can replicate that form, because if we don't take wickets, I have a feeling that Bangladesh already have enough on the board inside this power play to potentially cause us a bit of trouble. We can see down the bottom there they do only need 5.2 runs per over. And we're not even out of the power plays yet. So hopefully Corey Anderson, hopefully Colin Munro, and even Mitchell Santner. The spinners were very good for Bangladesh. Hopefully he can be good for us, because we're going to need something. We are going to need to pull something out of the hat here if we're going to defend these last 73 runs in the last 14 overs of this game. We're going to need something special. Is that one there taking the edge? No. Munro is just one of those guys. He's a typical probably 1970s, 1980s New Zealand player. All run out, please. Ooh, I think that's probably safe. Oh, damn it. They really could have done with that run out there. But your typical probably New Zealand 70s or 80s player, you know, just bowls medium pace. He doesn't really bowl at the international level. I don't think he bowls it much at the domestic level now either. He really is just a batsman through and through. Very aggressive. We saw that 100 in the second T20 International against Bangladesh. But on this game, he seems to be an absolute star with the ball. He's gone and picked up his first wicket there. And yeah, just one of those players, as I was saying, you know, the 70s or 80s, just one of those guys that bowls little dibbly-dobblies, you know, bowls 115 to 120 Ks, and sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you just need that one guy who's in there who's just going to get a movement both in and away, and it can just cause a lot of confusion to the batting side. So Santner is not doing his job. He was really the guy that I was hoping was going to come in and really block things up for us. Because that's what the Bangladeshi spinners did. But surprisingly, it's Munro that is getting the job done at the moment. But I have to say, those first 6 overs, I think just too many runs really were scored. And only 37 needed now by Bangladesh with 9 overs left to go. I'm going to bring back my strike guys. Going to bring back Southey and Bolt, because we need wickets. I don't think that we're going to contain... Well, we shouldn't. We should not contain this Bangladesh side with the start that they've got. They only need, heck, another 35 runs, and there's not much, well, there's not a lot of, no, there is a lot of deliveries. What am I saying? There's a lot of deliveries left to go, 23. And I'm so gutted that we're going to miss out on the series clean sweep here, boys. The batters just didn't quite get it done. There's a wicket from Southey, so he's finished. He finishes up with 3 for 25. So he did pretty well, actually, I must say. And he's got a Huck as well, who's on 50. So that's promising. But still, just the 18 runs needed. Just 18 runs required. And I think, as I said, that's going to be more than enough for Bangladesh to go and get up in this game. And if they don't, there's something seriously, seriously wrong. Either that or we have just bowled out of our skin for these last 10 runs. But you can just nudge it around at this stage. And that is what they're doing. And they're going to get there quite comfortably in the end. With 6 wickets to spare. And, well, I thought they would have got there a little bit quicker. But still only 2.4 overs left to go. With that, we do miss out, as I said, on the complete series clean sweep. As we can see, the series is drawn 1-1. We won the first one-day international. As I said, oh no, I didn't get the clean sweep. It didn't matter anyway. I thought I won the third one-day international. I don't know what happened there. We won. We didn't even. I don't even know what I'm saying. We drew the test. I think I actually purposely drew that test so I couldn't lose the series. And I don't know what happened in this third one-day international. I might have been playing. Yeah, George Worker, Neesham. That's a pretty strong side. So I'm not too sure really what happened there. I'm guessing Tamim, man of the match, got a good innings. Yeah, 113. And that is always going to help. But anyway, guys, that is it for another International Cricket Captain 2016 video. Next up, we have got a tri-series against Australia and Pakistan in Australia. So that should be really fun. I'll probably look at bringing you guys the semi-final and the final of that. We won't really bother too much about playing through the group stage games. But I'm going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, that's my old outro. But if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Until next time, this is Cliffy, your king of career mode and New Zealand's #1 source of Don Bradman cricket and international cricket captain content, signing out.